viklasthemad here, bringing you a couple more replays in artillery. Um, Still stuck in the M41. I say stuck, but it's actually a choice that I've made to remain in it instead of going to the M44. I could go to the M44, but I'm actually training up this crew. They've been at 100% for a couple of days now, and well, coming up on a week now, and I'm training up their skills, which is going much faster than I thought it was going to. But anyway, there's not really a whole lot of skills that one could really give artillery crew to really enhance uh, their performance, but there are a couple, so I want to get those out of the way before I move them anywhere. Um, Both of the replays you're going to see here are full of a lot of close calls, like right here. Oh, if he had just turned just a little bit sooner, that would have caught him right across the front. But that's all right. Yeah, a lot of close calls, and the second one, the second replay is a long one, but oh, it's just a heartbreaker. Um, but yeah, here's a nice big fat target there. It would have been nice if he had just parked it just a little bit to be able to get a shot at him, but no, he's gonna duck into an area where I can't really get a shot at him, and then the rest of the team's just gonna pick him apart. Okay, so well, we won that little skirmish there for that ridge line. So, and has anyone else noticed that every time you go into the replays, even with all the little hot fixes that they've done and everything, um, all the messages are still being double posted? Anyway, there was a rather nasty platoon um, on the enemy team, and that guy was one of them. It was two box tanks and that Jackson that just disappeared there. We'll be seeing him again here in a moment. But that medium just got vaporized. There's that Jackson. Now look at him. He's at full health. He's backing away, backing away, backing away. Something I've started to do, and here comes the shot, and it disappeared. So that was a hit. And I was the only one that hit him there. So when he pops up again, there he is. Look at that. He got lucky. And I'm guessing since he popped up in the exact same spot that he got tracked by the hit too. And that just, oh, that was so close. I should have gave a little more lead. I could have finished him off. Nice broadside shot. But anyway, one of the things that I've started doing more often when playing artillery is trying to communicate more with the team. Like right here, saying, hey, guys, Stug, barreling down the middle, coming for us. Anybody? No? Okay. So, I'm keeping an eye out for him, see where he pops out. And the M44 on the team, he's pretty much right next to me. He's pinging the map too, saying, hey, guys, he's over here. He's coming. Now, keep an eye on the map. Because he's going to pop up, and I didn't notice him at first. There was a small delay. There he is. And now I've noticed him, and bam! Oh, lucky. And he's got his repair kit, so he uses it on the tracks. I get lucky. He puts a APCR round into me, and I survive it. And the M44 finishes him off, and it's time for me to roll, because there are 2 artillery on the enemy team. So, but I could have stopped here. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, you know. Could have stopped way back there, because the 2 artillery and the other box tank, as we can see there, they had other things to worry about. So, unfortunately, the box tank there, he's about to get taken out, and the other artillery is gone as well. So, missed opportunities there. Now this one, this happened a couple days before the first one that we just saw. And like I said before, this one is absolutely just a heartbreaker. But it's a long one, so, you know, strap yourself in, sit tight, get comfortable, and enjoy the ride. Um, it does take a bit for me to get into position here, but what really surprised me was um, the small number of tanks that actually ended up in the city. Um, there's quite a few on both teams. There's a few tanks that are better at brawling in close quarters and tight spaces rather than being out in the open where mobility is key. You're going to see all of those less than mobile tanks out in the open, which to an artillery player is, well, it's gold. Um, but one thing that you can see there that you've got to remember about this map that really aggravates artillery players is, yeah, all that nice open ground that's out there outside of the town. It's it's very corridored and has a lot of high hills and mountains and good cover. Now, I thought that Covenanter was going to keep on rolling, and if he hadn't stopped where he did, that shot would have landed right on top of him. But that's a bigger target, a better target right there, that Matilda. Matilda can, a good Matilda player can give your team a lot of trouble. So, I'm just waiting on him to pop up again. And there's other targets all over the map too, like this guy over here. This VK3001. But no, I want this Matilda. Get aimed up on him. There's the shot. And it's a good hit. Look at that. Nice damage. Would have been nice. Would have been even more appreciated if it had taken him out. And you look over there in the chat. I'm letting everybody know I'm still attacking this guy. I'm reloading. This is how much time I've got. This is how much time I've got. Ignore that sound in the background. That was Facebook. All right, KV1, nice target. Got a broadside to him. If we can put a shot into him, we can bring his day to an end. So we aim up on center mass. Shot goes a little bit wide. Hits him in the rear. Knocks his tracks off. Takes a good amount of health off of him too. He's rendered helpless. Now it's just up to the rest of the team to finish him off, and they do. All right, cool. Well, look at the scores. It's 4-4, so we're all tied up. Got a whole lot of stuff coming down the pipe up at the north, but they're being smart, and they're kind of they don't stop moving. They keep moving, and they keep in the corridors. They keep in the cover. So that guy's moving way too fast. I'll never hit him. So he disappears, and I had to turn the tank to, or turn the vehicle rather. Don't want to call it a tank. It's not a tank. It's not a tank. I had to turn the vehicle to get a better angle on him. So of course the aiming circle ballooned up. So there's a Type 95 squaring off against our Type 95. It would be a nice target to hit because even the splash damage with the thin armor that heavy tank, yeah right, has, even the and the low health that he's got, the splash damage would take him out. So, but he keeps rolling back and forth, and I don't get a shot at him. So now I'm reloading, and this is where I noticed that there were two tanks that were sitting relatively close to the cap, and artillery shells are raining down all around me. So it's time to move. One thing to keep in mind, folks, you've got that bar up at the top that shows what the team scores are. Like right now it's 6-7. It also shows you what vehicles are on the other team. If you see a little square, just a normal little square up there, that means there's artillery on the other team, and you don't want to sit in the open, motionless. It is amazing how many people in big, stupid, heavy tanks. Oh, and watch this guy. Look at this. Again, he's sitting. He's not a heavy, but he's sitting in the open, and he didn't really move a whole lot, and he gets kind of lucky there. Again, that was just a splash, but it splashed onto his underside as he started to roll down the back of the hill, and then teammate finishes him off. Now I gotta give a lot of props to the Panzer 38 player on our team. He did a really good job in this game. Um, there were a couple of things that a couple of points where I would have liked to have seen more out of him, but he did a pretty good job spotting and defending the base back here. I mean, we are in a weaker position. I have no idea how much damage that shot did to that M4 improved, but I know it was enough. So that's two games now where we've got blind shots against targets, and don't know how much damage it did to them, but you know, it did a lot. Uh, I'm pretty sure that M4 was untouched, so that was a full health damaging shot. Now it's 10-9. Really like to get that T1. I'm going to miss the shot here, but that's okay. We'll see him again as he disappears. Like I said, we'll see him again. So now it's just kind of sit and wait. Sit and wait. Where are the targets? Where are the targets? Reloading, and oh boy, there we go. There's a target. Alright, he's on very low health. He's not going to make it. We got the Grilla on our team there. He's just giving his position away. He's rolling around. He's taking shots. And he's getting spotted. So artillery from the other team is trying to finish him off. This guy's trying to finish him off. My shot goes just a little bit high. The Panzer 38 takes him out. Unfortunately, not before. I'm sorry, it wasn't the Panzer 38. The Panzer 38, he, that one, the enemy one, took out our guerrilla, but the Type 95 back here, yeah, that's right, we got a Type 95 sitting back here at the back, was able to take out the enemy spotter. So, and I'm pretty sure that's the only thing that Type 95 did this whole game. I mean, he says he's got 2 kills, but I don't know. In all honesty, he did not do much. We got a KV-1 up there, and he's just kind of sitting on the ridgeline, and he's been spotted, but he doesn't seem like he's in a big hurry to go anywhere. I'm going to just say it right now, this KV-1 driver, not very bright. Keep an eye on this. So we told him to move. He's moving. You can watch on the mini-map there. He's going, he's going, he's going, and what the heck happened? He crashed. You know what that means? He came to a ledge and went off of it at full speed. Our Panzer 38 is sitting back here barking orders, telling our Type 95 to go out there for their base. You know, he's got our base covered. Well, he and I have got their base covered, or our base covered. But the Type 95 needs to get out there. And he shows absolutely no signs of moving. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't speak English. Who knows? So, there's 2 artillery on the enemy team. I'm looking for those. Putting out shots. Not hitting anything. And I'm looking at the map, and I've got XVM, so it tells me where the last known locations were. For those 2 artillery, so I'm firing in about that area. And yes, the Type 95 is camping. That's absolutely right, and it's absolutely ridiculous. I don't know how some people get out of the middle tiers the way they play these games. So I mean, I'm not taking middle tier heavies and sitting in, you know, back at the back line, and it's taken me forever to get anywhere. So I don't know. Another blind shot. No result. You know, watch this. Watch the chat here. Because I'm trying to figure out what this guy's talking about. I just told him, you know, told the team, hey, I'm reloading. And now I'm fully loaded. And I think I took another shot here. Thinking about it. And then, yeah, look at this. He tells me, stop shooting. The arty might see me. Okay, pal. I don't know how. He must be talking about tracers. So I'm typing away right now and I'm telling him, you know, hey, look, artillery tracer got removed from the game many patches ago. It's been out for a long time. So the only way they're going to see me is if they're cheating. If they've got a cheaty mod. And there it is. There's my message. But of course, right after I say the only way they're going to see me is if, and then what happens? A spotter rolls over the hill and looks right down on top of us. So now I was motionless and I've got the camo net, so maybe, just maybe, I wasn't spotted. But I'm not taking that risk. I'm bugging out. So I'm going to get on the other side of this ridge over here and hopefully be out of sight. And there's that T1. Remember, I said we would see him again. Well, there he is. So I need to get into position and get turned around, as that T1 can give our Panzer 38 a really bad day. And I'd like him to stay around. But see, there's something that makes me scratch my head. He says, I can still find tracers without cheating. How? How do you find tracers which do not exist in the game? So, I don't know. If anybody's watching this and knows what he's talking about, if it's a legitimate thing, please let me know. Because tracers are not in the game. There's no RD tracer anymore. So, if he's talking about something else, if you've got some kind of theory on that, put it down in the comments or send me a message on something. Let me know. What is this guy talking about? If anyone is watching this and going, oh yeah, I know what he's talking about, and this very, very cheaty mod, please go report him, because as good a player as he is, cheating is bad. Cheating is wrong. And if he can see tracers using an illegal mod, then he just admitted to cheating. So he needs to go away. I hope that's not the case, though. I really do. Because, like I said, he was a good player. If you look at the time, though, the time left in the match, there's not a whole lot of it left. Just over 2 minutes, I think. What's that say there? Oh, no. No, we got more than that. Okay. Anyway. But yeah, we don't have a whole lot of time left. And it would have been much better if he had, got out there to spot a little bit earlier. Like right after the T1 and that tank destroyer that was with it were taken care of. If he had rolled out then, that would have been great. Now here I made a mistake. He can finish off that by himself. So I should have been looking for that German artillery as soon as it popped up, but I didn't. So I take a blind shot here at his last marked location on the map, just as he wipes out the Panzer 38. Unfortunately, it missed, and my reload time is just too slow. It's not going to make the end of the game. So, kind of sad, big heartbreaker there. But what can you do? Well, again, I'm sorry that this one was so late. The Warships video is also going to be late, but I'm putting them up at the same time. As a matter of fact, as soon as I'm done with the editing on this one, I'm going to start on the editing on that one, and that's going to take less time than this did. So look for that, kind of a bonus. You're getting 2 for 1, but they're late. And then on Thursday we got talk time. So until then, take care, everybody.